We're here in Zurich, Switzerland, at the bridge that takes us into the old town of Zurich. Behind us and to the right is, I guess, the new town. It's where you'll find all the high-end shops and boutiques and big banks like UBS and Credit Suisse. But as we hang a right here on this bridge, it will take us into the old part of the city, where you can get a taste of the small cobbled streets of Zurich and what the city would have looked like, maybe a century or two ago. The skyline here is dominated by this massive cathedral with its twin spires, a pretty landmark site for Zurich, a pretty recognizable landmark. And we're gonna just cut over here into the road here to pass some traffic. Now, as one would expect whenever one thinks Zurich and Switzerland, you'll find a lot of stores here that sell watches and knives and other fine Swiss artisanal craft, like the one straight ahead. This one's, I think, a pretty touristy spot, this watch store. Earlier we were walking by a whole bunch of really high-end stores like the Harry Winstons and the Piagets. Here we are on the other side of the bridge. The place has gotten a bit touristy since the last few years, but it certainly still has preserved its charm. I love that clock tower over there. And you can hear the tolling of the bell as we hit 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Best way to get around Zurich is either by foot, by bike, or by tram. I would not recommend driving because parking is not straightforward and you really don't need to. So if you're here in this end of Switzerland, you'll find that most of the language spoken is German. If you head on over towards Geneva in Switzerland, the primary language there will be French. So you might as well dust off both languages if you're planning to tour around the country. There's one of those trams. Well, there you have it. Just a little taste of Old Town Zurich. Hope that gave you a little sense of what it'd be like if you were to wander the streets here on your own. Thanks for watching.